Hey, I get a phone call off the Blue Bull. And y'all know it come with a string. It sounds different when it rings. So I looked at it and I answered. I said, hello. He said, cuz, how you doing? I said, I'm doing all right. What's going on? He said, man, it's going to be an awkward phone call. I said, awkward for who? He said, I was talking to your cousin. He brought your name up. I said, for real? For what? He said, man, he said, I need a small favor. It ain't a big favor. I said, what's going on? He said, I need to borrow $40. I said, I don't let kinfolk, really nobody borrow no money because folks don't like paying you back. He said, man, I understand, man, I got the same problem with such. So he ain't not the same people that still owe me. I said, well, what's going on? Then he give you that. Everybody gonna give you a sad story of what they need the money for. So he came with the sad story. I said, all right. I said, you family, so, you know, and you say you different. I said, and I went against what I believe, not to give nobody no money. So it won't cause no problem, no hard feelings or nothing. I ain't got it. But he came up with a sad story and he felt sincere, looked like, you know what I'm saying? I got you, bro. I said, I'll send it to you tomorrow. I'll cash up to you. He said, man, I really need it. He said, you let me borrow this on Thursday. He said, you let me borrow it today. I'm going to pay you back with interest on Tuesday. I said, well, I don't want the interest. I just want my money back. He said, nah, you doing it for me. I got to do something for you. I said, cool. Whatever. That's what you feel like. Do what you feel. Why did the Negro go to jail on Monday? So he ain't got to pay me on Tuesday? Why he go to jail on Monday? So he ain't got to pay me on Tuesday? For $40.